Hi, guys. Welcome back to Cynthia's Crossings End of Life Services. Again, I'm Christelle Anderson, End of Life Doula, former Navy nurse, former regular nurse, and most of all, a person that has lost a lot of loved ones at an early age, and it didn't go so well. We can do better. We can do so much better. And I'm here to pass it on. So, anyway, today we're going to talk about legacy review projects or life review projects. When people get to the end of their life, many times they feel irrelevant, useless, worthless. They start to think, what was my life even for? And it's so important for people to feel fulfilled, to feel like their life had meaning. There's a lot of ways we can do this working with people we love. You can, some great companies out there that I don't get anything from, but I'm just telling you this because I think they're awesome and I want to pick one to do myself. We've got Remento and Storyworth. These are companies where they send you prompts and you fill out either by voice or by writing. You fill out answers to the prompts and they compile a whole book. And sometimes it's an audio book that has your voice in it too, which is just a beautiful thing to leave for your loved ones. I can't tell you how many times I wish I could hear my mom's voice and see videos of her, which we didn't have that back then. So those are great, great services. I'm sure there's more out there. Tails.com, I'm going to tell you, this is great. I got this on Amazon. It's just called Tails. It's a box with a bunch of questions, and it's divided up between like the early lifetime questions, and they're all on cards, one question on each card. This one, what did your parents do for work? And they just prompt you. You don't have to do every question. Early life, midlife, late life, and reflection. There's a lot in the late life and reflection. So there's 152 prompts. It's a great gift. This I got, I mean, it was only like $6.99. And then what I pair with this, what I like, especially if someone is bedridden and they're doing this later in the process, I love these spiral journals. They're really easy. I get these off Amazon also. You can get them for, under $10, but nice thick paper. And it's easy if you're in a bedridden, to not have to be, trying to deal with something that doesn't have the spiral and getting it to lay flat. This is just real nice and easy to write with. So I like the spiral journals. This is a 7 by 10 inch one. It's just the perfect size to be manageable if someone is in a bed or just not really super mobile or flexible. It's perfect. So this makes a great gift for somebody, but I encourage you to do this with your loved ones or even for yourself, and do it early so you can get the most wonderful big legacy of your life for your kids. But it's a 2 for 1. It gives you meaning and fulfillment in reflecting on the life you've lived, because everybody's had a purpose here. And it gives your kids or your loved ones awesome memories of you. I would give, if I had $1,000,000, I'd give $1,000,000 if I could have one of these from my mom and dad. So you can do this. You have time now. Do it now. Make time. All right. Another great legacy. How many people want to be able to replicate their grandmother or grandfather's recipes and food? Get a recipe book, an empty recipe book off of Amazon. I think this one was $6 or $8. You can fill this in with all of your family recipes. Make sure you get those before they die. You don't want those to go to the grave with grandma. So that's a great, I consider that a big part of legacy, family recipes. That's really important to pass down. So you can start working on that. For people that are not into this, which would be maybe my brother, he's not into all this mushy gushy reflection stuff. I like this one. This is like a happy medium. It's called My Life in Lists. So if they don't want to write and journal about their feelings and all of this stuff, it would be really cool for them to at least fill out these lists so we know some details about them. Maybe it might have lists, jobs I've had, places I've worked. Here's a list. The best advice I've ever received, challenges I've overcome, the best compliments I've ever received. And it's just really cute. And I think sometimes it's a lot easier to do the best decisions I've ever made. It's just shorter and easier and more bite-sized pieces if you have ADHD or something. I think this one is a great, really fun, easy one, and it's still a great thing to leave for your loved ones. And then this is one that's put out by the Knockbox. It's just got a bunch of question prompts. There's so many of these things you can find on Amazon, like story of my mom, story of my dad. You can just look and find something you like that fits with your personality and your needs and your attention span. This one has stickers, and you put a sticker at the top of each page, and there's all kinds of pages in here to journal. Like some of the prompts in here are my favorite music growing up, my favorite book, the most fun movie, my favorite parenting experience, my favorite season of the year. So this one doesn't have as much. My best advice, my favorite trip. It's a little bit less intensive, but this is one that the Knockbox company puts out. Another really favorite thing. I know I have lots of favorites. Sorry. I get excited about this stuff. I love this idea. This one is really special. And I'm trying to do it, but I only have one in there so far. So I'm guilty. I'm guilty. What this is a love letter box for your family and friends and loved ones. What you do, so I got this, I think, either at Michael's or Joann's before it was out of business. It's an unfinished pine box, and you can paint it, decorate it, do whatever you want. You can use a cardboard box, you can use a photo box, it doesn't matter. But I just thought this was super cute. So, a love letter box, what you do is when you have an awesome day with someone or an awesome experience with someone, or say your kids say something funny that you just don't ever want to forget, what you do is you write it down, and you write down who it's about or who it's to, and you put it in your love letter box. And then whenever you die, they open this box and they get all the special memories you've had with them. So I would say this is like probably my number one favorite life legacy thing, because it's not just about me, it's about my experiences and connection and love with all the people in my life. So, those are some ideas for life meaning and legacy reviews. I hope it's been helpful, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.